Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we're going to be drawing Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins. So I've done I think two Meliodas, but they've been in his demon form. One is like with the demon thing on his face, and then he's got the one with the wings. So I thought I'd just do standard Meliodas, green eyes, nothing different. So we're on a wide page. I wanted to fit in his hand that's holding his sword just over here. So we're going to start with his right eye, and just to fit in the hand over here, his head is sort of more over to the left hand side here of the page, slightly here, not bang in the middle, just a little bit to the left. So the eyes are along halfway, just here, and we're going to start with his right eyelid, and it's pretty simple sort of style anime eye. You're just going to curve it up and across like so, and then it's going to come down. So kind of a round, sort of circular kind of eye, just coming down this way. Like so. And then his iris inside there, it's a long sort of circular iris, so it's like an oval, not a full circle, like so. And you can make this eyelid maybe a bit thicker, just up around here. So then we have a pupil inside, so just in here, dark black inside, and you can give him a highlight in that eye, just a white circle when you're colouring in. And he's got some lines, so coming around that, just going around like so. Like so. And then his eyebrow, so just it touches this top eyelid line just here. So just coming up, say diagonal right across this top of his eyelid, across to here. Remember guys, use a pencil for this. Sketch it lightly so you can erase things easily. Don't press too hard with your pencil, at first at least. And then you can press hard after you've the light lines done. It's always a good idea to draw it lightly until you get it right. So then the top of that eyebrow line comes down like so. And they're yellow inside, so just you're leaving a space just so you can colour them in yellow. Hit pause if I go too fast as well. And don't go too hard on yourself, because these drawings aren't easy. So his other eye, just over here, so we're going to curve it up like so, bring it across this way, and then it's going to come down around like so. Then his iris just in here. His pupil inside there is an oval as well. Dark black in the center. Give him a highlight in his eye. Just there. And you can add some lines coming around that eye. Just little dashes going around, just adding some detail into that eye. So then his eyebrow, again, coming right up against his eyelid, all the way up to here. Like so. And make it real pointy down here. And then bring it up. And down to there. Like so. Right, so then his nostril. So, just have a nostril right here. Another one here. And his mouth just down underneath. So we go curve it this way. Kind of gets a bit skinnier in the middle. And then it goes down the other side. So he's looking real serious. Like so. Not smiling. And then his bottom lip just about there. And his chin just down here. Like so. So his nose is about halfway between the eyes, the center of the eyes and the chin. So that's the same distance there. And this line for his bottom lip is halfway between the nose and the chin. Just there. Approximately just there. There are your proportions. So, jaw comes up diagonal. This jaw comes up diagonally as well. Like so. And then we're going to go up the side of his face. Like this. And this side will go up like so as well. So then hair. So the reason I went up further on this side was because of hair. So we have a big line of hair that comes from right up here, goes right by his eyebrow, spikes into about there, and then we have another one that comes down into here and back up. Like so. And then we have a fringe that goes the whole way across. So we have another piece of hair that comes down across his eyebrow, just here. Then another hair spike that comes down close to his eye, down to here, goes over his eye, and then we're going to bring it back this way. So. And then next spike comes down towards his nose, back up. Next one comes down a bit further there. This one comes back this direction. Another hair spike down here, even closer to his nose. And then this comes up this way. This is probably the longest one. Like so, and then next ones come down this way. And then this makes a hair spike down the side of his face. Back up towards here. And then, right, so then this comes back. Like so. Woo, excuse me. And then another hairline in there. And then more hair spikes. So the thing about Meliodas' hair is he's lots of sort of hairlines and details. Take your time, do it line by line, you should be okay. And of course, remember, hair moves, so it doesn't have to be exactly in the same spot as mine. Might be a couple of extra hairlines actually on these parts. And then, right, so we have another hair spike coming down here, coming back into there. Then we have his ear back here, so it's underneath the hair, so just like so. So it's just the bottom of the ear lines up just with above his nostrils, just there. And then the other ear will be here as well. And of course it's behind some hair spikes here too. Can't actually see the top of the ear on that side. But we can see some like ear lines just in there. We can see some in here. Like so. Alright, so then we'll do the rest of the hair that comes up to those the part in the middle of his head and the bits that sort of stick out on the top. So let's see, so we've hair spike comes up this way, like so. So they all kind of come up both sides to the middle point here. So we have another one here. And that spikes up as well. There, comes back into here, then another one just here as well, comes up towards the top of his head, just in there. You might have another line just there, and then there's some that kind of stick out in between these. So, like, say like a hairline here, another one here, and then one sticks out down here, sticks back in. This is always the thing with Meliodas. The face is super simple, the hair. But it is the thing that really defines it, makes his character pretty recognizable straight away. So, okay, so we can. Oh, there's one here, sorry. And then we can start to go the other side of his head. So, bump here. This comes down and out, like so. Back in. Next one comes down and out again, like this. This comes back this way, comes into about here, and then it meets another hairline here. And then this comes down this way, back in, about there, and then this line comes up towards the center of his head. And then we kind of have a bump line coming out here. A couple of these coming out from the center. Another one up here. This line comes down like so. To about there. This one. To here. Another line there. Another one here. Ooh, lines, lines. So you're going for this sort of overall shape of the hair growing down and out. That's the goal. Like so. That. Maybe bring this a bit longer. Up in there, up in there. And then some spikes sticking down in here. So spiking out here, spiking back in. Like so. Maybe a couple more in here. One or two sticking out here. Couple sticking out from behind his earlobe, just there. Maybe another one here. And then, of course, we've got the two that stick up from the center of his head. So we have one that comes up out and around, comes down to about here. So it comes. So, and then we've one on the other side, just coming out here. It's a bit smaller, comes down like this, back around and in. Okay, his neck. So that's his hair pretty much. So we'll get his neck done now. So we can see his side of his neck there and only a little tiny bit of it here because the collar of his shirt comes across it. So we can see a bump for that just here. And then the other side comes across his neck down to there. And then we have a line just for the inside of that and maybe some hair going in behind his shirt. And then this comes down like so. Out like that. This is the center line for his shirt. The other side of this comes down to a spike, back up into here. Just some fold lines in there as well. So the other collar is on this side, so it comes out like so, back down. Comes down to a point down here. Back up straight. And then the inside line for that, so it just comes out like so. Comes down to there. Crinkly sort of line, like so. And then his trapezius and some fold lines for the inside of the shirt, just in here. Some hair there. There's actually some more hair in here. And then you can see his collarbones just in here, and this one going that way. And if you want, you could add some neck muscle lines. Some that way as well. And his shoulder is going to go down and off the page this way. Like so. His waistcoat just here. Kind of gets wider as it goes down. And then we have his armpit just in here. Some fold lines. And a line coming down that way. Maybe a fold line or two here with some hatching. And he's got a strap coming across his body holding onto his sword. So that just comes down this way. So we have a couple of bumps and then it's going to go down. So it goes, sorry, this way. That's the line for his sleeve. So it actually goes into here. And the other side of it goes down like so. And it meets a sort of a bumpy section, and then there's a golden buckle or clasp with two circles inside. And then this comes down across his body, down to there. And then his waistcoat just underneath here. And we can see he's wearing a tie kind of, so it kind of comes down this way. But it's real loose, so this is like the black strap. And the other side of it's just here to there. And then boom, boom. So his arm is going up and behind holding his sword. So we'll do, so it comes out from just here. So his arm just going this way. It's going to go off to his elbow, which is like here somewhere, about here. But we'll do his shoulder first. So folds for his clothing just here. Another fold coming out from there. This comes up then that way. Up like so. Comes across to there. Right, so then that's just the inside of his elbow. So we'll do the line to the other side of it. So it comes up just this way. Coming up along here. Like so. And then we have a bit of his elbow just sticking out like here. Just like a diagonal line coming out like so. And then back into here. So it could be round maybe or pointy. It's up to you. Then the other side of his forearm comes out this way. Comes around like that. And then this is going to come down and there'll be all, comes around the other side, and there'll be all sort of fold lines that go in towards his elbow here. Sort of these, you know, sort of just to show the shape of his clothing. Just coming all up in there. And then this will come around the other side, like so. Down into here. Curving around, kind of a curvy line. Like this. And then we have just some lines for folds sort of on his uniform just here. Just going towards his armpit. There's some, just to show the direction of that sleeve. Just into there. And then we have just the end of his sleeve just here. So it comes up, comes across down like so. So that's like his wrist and where his hand will come out of his sleeve of his shirt. So that comes out just here. So we've the outside edge of his hand. It's holding his sword. So we'll do this outside line, and we'll do his thumb that comes out from here. So his thumb comes out like so, comes down around underneath his hair, back out the other side like this. This curves down, back up, back down, back up, and you have like a thumbnail just in here. And then we've like a line for the inside of his hand just there. The line for the handle of his sword just comes up here, and you don't need to use a ruler really for this because it's kind of a bumpy line. It's kind of a bumpy handle, so kind of irregular shaped. And the top of that just comes off my page. If you've room, you can keep going. It just comes around the other side here, and then comes down towards his fingers. And there's like some teeth or something just in here as well. I think it's like a dragon head or something on top. It's like teeth, mouth, just like a line underneath there. So then his fingers are just here, 4 of them. So we just do 4 top knuckles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty simple, 4 bumpy lines just going down that way. And then his little finger just here. Comes out and around, back up to there. There'll be a fingernail inside here, like so. And then we have his ring finger, comes down from his little finger, curves around. It's going to meet his middle finger, that goes down to there. This actually goes the whole way up. And then his index finger, just here, curves around, back up into his hair, just here, like so. And then there's fingernails, all on top. This line for his middle finger just there as well, and then the fingernails on these. Right, so the handle of his sword then comes down the other side of his thumb, kind of curves underneath, goes behind his head, and the other side of that just curves here and like goes off behind his hair. So this is hair, you can't really see the rest of it. And it has like a wheel with spikes on it, just here. And a circle in the middle, like that. And there's another, it's a double handled sword, so like there's a smaller head just here. This is the other side of it. And it kind of looks like a bird's beak, I think. So it has these 2 bump lines here. This gap. And then lines for beak and maybe some like... It looks like an eye maybe. Might not be an eye, I'm not sure. Just there. And I think... that's everything, pretty much. Yeah. How to draw Meliodas. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.